the pigment red. We have pomegranates here in season, and this beautiful pomegranate is perfectly ripe. As you can see from the color, it's dark red, which tells us it's rich in flavonoids. So we've got some pomegranate, and we have a nice juicy slice of fresh watermelon. It's winter here, well, autumn here, fall in the UK, which is summer in Brazil, which were very convenient for modern technology. So this is how simple it is to do a pomegranate watermelon juice. You literally just cut your pomegranate into the segments, and you literally just sprinkle all the arrows into the shoot of this Green Star juicer. I recommend this juicer. I think it's amazing. I've gone through many juicers, some cheap, some expensive, and it turns out horizontal, twin gear, magnetic structured, slow pressing mastication system is the most efficient, and which is why Angel, who make the most expensive juicers, also use the same technology, because they all know single auger can only do so much in terms of nutrient and yield extraction. This, next level. Very easy to set up, beautiful to look at, very easy to wash, doesn't make too much noise, gets the job done. And in case you're worried about the fact that, yeah, you have to cut up some things a bit more smaller than you usually would with the wide shoots, I'd say, you know, you spend so much time cooking, why does it hurt to spend some time meditating and just pouring your produce in here, which is a bit more cut up, which is alright, you know, like this is for me, when I come to my juicer and I'm here, this is my meditation time. You know, a lot of people sit quiet. For me, I'm meditating right now. I'm meditating making this video. And today's a special day. Today is day 150. Ooh, don't get scared by the number. It's not a big number. I know it is to the brain, but if you take a step back and you actually, well, if you step in my shoes, you realize it's just a fun journey of not putting pulp in your stomach constantly, because I'm just actually going to quickly show you how I make. This is how I cut. Let me show you how I cut watermelon. I wear a glove because everything's kind of dirty around here, especially in London, so I just rather keep one hand clean all the time so I can touch my produce. This is what I do. See this? You get a sharp knife. You always sharpen your knife, okay? This is a Nakiri Japanese knife. That's Nakiri. People asking, look at this. Gently, 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 just move along the rind. And I want to go as close as I can to the skin, maintaining as much of the flesh as possible. So as you can see, this is actually the most efficient way to consume a watermelon. Not only do you get 100% yield going into your system, or 99%, because there is probably 1% moisture in the fiber, but look at that. Look at that efficiency. Who eats watermelon and goes that deep? Okay? Cut a rectangle here. Let me see if this lighting helps. Yep. Look at this. Now, this is a seedless watermelon. So for people who cry about nutrition, yeah, it's not about fruits are not deficient. Mass cultivated, early harvested, poor soil fruits are deficient. Okay? So get it right. Don't blame raw food. You can blame modern agriculture. Okay? Look at that. Beautiful. Watch how you process this all. So the pomegranate's already in here. Just gently push that down. Look at that color. Look at that color. Let me just take you in here. See that? That's your shot of medicine right there. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. This is living structured water. This is sunlight. This is nutrients. This is astringent. For the people who are on the spiritual path, this is plant consciousness, forest consciousness, cosmic consciousness. This is how you keep your body hydrated. You keep all the rivers in your body flowing. See, as soon as you put a potato in your mouth, you dehydrate yourself. As soon as you eat high water content fruit, or you're drinking raw living juices, which is basically a high water content fruit, which is basically what you want your staple to be. If you're in a hot and wet environment like a forest, you want hot and wet fruits all the time. Sorry. You want you want high water fruits all the time in a hot wet forest. Look how much. Could you see? Like, I don't even juice the whole thing. It's already full. Okay. Look at that. Let's take a look at this. Look at the efficiency of using a juicer. You get that whole yield. And look at that. I don't know about you, but this is what goes in your stomach. And imagine people who have damaged colons and are constipated, and this goes inside and sits on top of their last meal. That's just going to sit and putrefy and ferment, and it's going to attract bad bacteria. Okay? This is what your system wants. This is the weather. I live in a greenhouse. Hello. Okay. Give me 1 moment. I'm just going to grab. Sorry, this ripped. This ripped more than I wanted to. Okay, let me just grab this. Okay, so today's day 150. I'm just gonna take a zip because this is gonna spill. Just like Luke Corona says, may this bless me, cleanse me, restructure every cell in my body, give me that advanced molecular chemistry to become a more loving, more better version of myself, to the people around me, to my community, to the world, to the children. And I really, really am grateful for this. This is hard to get in London. I had a passion fruit in the fridge. I should have put it in. With the green stuff, you can just throw whatever you want inside, so it's pretty cool. Hear those noises? Dark Ages. I hope all the people who bash raw food listen to that. That's the soundtrack of your society. The soundtrack of a raw food community is birds in the air. Results speak for themselves. I don't see no one in these raw food communities going to hospital. I see everyone going to the hospital in the cities. I see everybody depressed in the city. I see people in tranquil peace, radiant, and healthy, and sane in raw food communities. What does it say? You tell me? All the haters. Let's go walk out into your towns and look at the evidence. Let's look around at the results of your society. Results speak for themselves. Come on, let's talk. Just because I live in the insanity society, I look crazy. Yeah, okay, cool. To the raw food people, this isn't even fasting. This is just like liquid cleanse. And it's a deep cleanse for sick people like me. It's not even a deep cleanse coming up from this society, but it's not even like a cleanse. There's not even much for people who are really clean. People are really clean. You need to do mono fruit juice fasting, coconut water fasting or dry fasting to really dig deep into the tissue. Us, you go eat an apple, you're already like spitting out mucus out your throat. That's how sick we are. Okay. 5 months complete, no problem for me. Yeah, it takes a lot of emotional and spiritual maturity to do this. Cool. It's taken me 5 years to get here, so don't expect yourself to do it so soon. Be gentle on yourself. Just start with short goals like 4, 5, 7 days. I'm proud of myself because it's very difficult. It's very easy to emotionally eat. You know, we are emotional beings, and food is an emotional coping mechanism. However, there's one thing that motivates me to do this. Because I know the consequence of the fall from grace. I feel like I want to become part of the solution, not the problem. So I decided to go on this journey. Because if I just keep eating cooked food and switch off to what's going on around me, it's like that was not really going to change. It's going to change if I make a change and encourage everybody else to make a change and be support mechanism for people out there to get onto forest consciousness, get sensitized, and wake up to the physical, psychological damage that's happening around for all human beings. So, I just want to remind you that this, okay, is the fuel, is the design, construction, building materials, okay, engineering for your brain and body. Very important. You mess around with those components, you mess around with your brain and body. You change the inputs, you're going to get different output. What worked for our ancestors is going to work for us, and what we're doing now is not working. So get back on the chemistry our ancestors were consuming. Swollen, reproductive organs of a tropical forest, period. And even if it's not a tropical forest, anything a plant or tree or bush bears, that's a gift for us to consume. Take that. If you've got damaged bowels, if you're filthy inside, which most people are, especially if you've eaten meat, grains, and processed foods. What I lived on for 24 years. Oh, Annie, why is your nails dirty? It's like deep tissue cleansing. It's such common sense. I feel sorry for people who don't understand, honestly. Anyway, I hope you understand who's watching this, and I hope you're gonna do a solid foodification. I hope you go to John Rose's channel, Tony Wright's channel, Robert Morse's channel, Lauren Lockman. Educate yourself on those channels. Lauren Lockman, don't focus. If you're new to this, if you haven't even done raw foods, forget about water fasting. That's just, forget about it. Don't even bother. Okay? So, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you do well on your journey. I hope you drink raw living juices. I hope you get some good produce. I hope you get melons and berries and citrus, put it all together, make sure it's rich in quality and freshness. And you know, when you want sugar, give yourself sugar, but you don't always need to have sugar. Sometimes you just want a green juice, sometimes you just want to drink tomatoes, sometimes you just want water, sometimes you want coconut water. Coconut water is the best. So be flexible to the season, where you are, what you're doing, and be gentle on yourself if it's not the best climate. That can easily be an excuse, but our brain can come up with so many excuses. You know, excuse me, I don't have enough money, it's too cold, I'm stressed, too much emotions, I'm addicted, ignorance, denial. So much can come in, okay? So it takes a lot of research. If you need help and support, email me at flavorsoflight@gmail.com. That's flavorsoflight@gmail.com. Visit Flavors of Light Instagram page, start educating yourself, read posts, watch videos, look up my stories, do whatever you can to dig in, like watch Tony Wright interviews, and really start understanding that it's the advanced molecular ecology that got this brain to expand, okay? Our brain is shrinking and our society is going crazy. If you want to become not part of that, You want to go onto the other boat, which is the boat back to Eden, you might want to get fresh fruits and vegetables, stick them down a juicer, chug down those fresh juices, wash out the snake inside of you, which is literally 150 days. I even took, for the people who tell me like this is a bit too extreme, if this is too extreme, you know what's extreme? What's extreme is what came out my butt yesterday, I'd say. Day 149, right? Yeah. I had a bowel movement that was painful. What does that tell you? You know? So, and I still experience fatigue. So it's like, the body needs rest, relaxation, hydration, and peace. And you have to do that on a consistent basis. And as soon as you start going down looking for avocados, you're looking for bananas, and you want to eat heavy gourmet meals, that's not really rest and hydration. Rest and hydration is raw living juices, no digestion, just rich, natural, raw chemistry that's put into the living structured water. That's hydration. That's alkalization. That's what Robert Morse says. And it's put a squeeze of lemon, use some pineapple. It's astringent. Watermelon, powerful cleanser. Pomegranate, powerful cleanser. These are powerful things. I'm using fruits as botanicals. I'm using fruits as medicine, as Hippocrates said. Robert Morse. You know? Dr. Walker, Dr. Norman Walker. Read Arnold Ehret, Paul Bragg, John Rhodes, Robert Morse, Life Regenerator, Lou Corona, Tony Wright. Look at the greats. Fruits. Minerals from the leafy greens. Drink fruits and vegetables every day, 24/7. Get tropical fruits. Run them down your juicer. Jackfruit. Not the soft ones like Annona and durian and stuff, because that doesn't make sense. But anything that's water rich. Rambutan, mangosteen, jackfruit. Run it down your juicer. Raw coconut water. Start making elixirs of the tropical forest. And return to the brain of Eden. Powerful information. And watch your life change. You're going to become more hydrated, you're going to become more sensitive, you're going to become more flexible, you're going to get more energetic, you're going to smell better, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, you're going to smell better, you're going to taste better, you're going to hear better, you're going to feel again, you're going to get resensitized. And then you look at society and you be like, whoa, I used to be a zombie and everybody's acting like zombies, and now I can see what life's about. Life is about living. We are not living. As soon as you put dead food into your body and start damaging your organs and like clogging up your brain, like because the mind-gut connection, you're just like, phew. So in result, cooking is the fall from grace. Even when you're looking for sweet potatoes, which is a good backup plan, you're still breaking symbiosis. You're not going to get hydrated. You're not going to clean your bowels out. It's just survival. And eating raw food's not enough. You can't just go off, eat durian, avocados, digest a lot of food, have big meals and expect change. You need to focus on elimination. I'm about to have a sneeze. Excuse me. So, yeah, that's what you do in a detox game. When you sneeze like that, you go, yeah, release. So that's what detoxification is. Sneezing, coughing, sleeping, steam room, sauna, juicing, sunshine, fresh air, crying, deep breathing, elimination, okay? That's what detoxification is about. And what gets elimination is hydration. Not milk, not tea, not coffee, not sugary drinks, like fizzy drinks, okay? Not pasteurized juices. Not even tap water, not even distilled water, okay, but it's just a support mechanism. We're talking about raw coconut water, raw living juices, focused on the fruits, supplemented with shoots, roots, herbs, leaves, and vegetables, okay? So it's that and some spices. is that as a support mechanism for deficient fruit. Okay, and you have that nice round base, but you focus on the fruit, but you add the other stuff in. Coconut water, juice, vegetable juice, leafy green juice, and just put that all in a package. Nutrient diversification. Fingers crossed, you'll do okay in this lifetime. You can try and regenerate as much as you can. Because remember, we're looking at 200,000 years of degeneration. So if you want to go down, if we're going to have from the fall from grace, 200,000 years of degeneration, this is like your opportunity, depending on how much you can push yourself, how much you can get access to Costa Rica, and like how much you can really dig into the tropics and get serenity, peace, relaxation, hydration, and get a lot of elimination. It's in your hands. Like, you have the tools now. It's in your hands how quick you want to regenerate. Throw in Dr. Morse's herbs if you have the cash and you want to go for that experiment too. I don't right now, but I think that would be an interesting experiment to add in. So add some like the herbs in. So there's your 3 golden nuggets, like guys. Like, I hope you've benefited from this video. I would like to do more. I like to have a nicer environment. I like to have a better camera, better audio. I hope this is recording my audio okay. And I'm very grateful for this technology. If you have an iPhone, I recommend you go on Instagram and share this message, okay? Because the world needs it. Alright? So, peace and love. I tried to stay calm in this video. I promised myself I'm not going to shout anymore because you ain't going to listen to me. So, I just hope you understood this message. If not all, please watch the video again. Otherwise, write a suggestion below what you'd like me to talk about in another video. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Have a beautiful day wherever you are.